Hi guys, it's Megan again. I'm coming to you with what will probably be a 2, maybe 3-part video. I have a baby shower to go to on Saturday for one of my good friends that I've known since, elementary school actually. She's having her first child and it is a girl. We're all very excited. So I have made quite a few gifts for her for the baby's room. I've actually got 2 of these. These are fat quarters from Walmart. It's a good amount of fabric, and it's only 97 cents. So one of the gifts that I'm making her will be one of my tea light jars, and then the other gift that I'm making, I'm going to be doing right here on camera with you guys, is going to be a baby book, and this is the fabric, of course, that I'm going to use for both the tea light jar and the book. So she's decorating the baby's room in all owls. So I figured that this would be really, really cute as a baby book. So this is going to be a musical video in the way that I am not going to be talking through it. 2 reasons for that. Number 1, I just don't feel like it. And number 2, I'm getting over strep throat, so I really shouldn't be talking too much because I might relapse. Been struggling with it for about a month and a half now, on and off. So, but I did want to go through the introduction of everything that I'm using. So obviously I'm using my fabric. I've got my Tim Holtz scissors for cutting the fabric. I already pre-cut my chipboard. I've got 2 pieces of chipboard. This will be the front and the back of the book. And then this piece will be the spine. I've got my trusty hot glue gun. I've got other scissors that I'm going to use for if I need to trim off the chipboard and stuff like that. I've got a pack of cream cardstock. This is the paper that I'm going to be binding to use excuse me, inside the book. I've got my paper trimmer, and I've got my scoreboard. And of course you can't have a glue gun without extra glue sticks. So that's what I've got working so far. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate the front of the book just yet. Oh wait, I've also got stuffing, so that way the book itself will be kind of soft and squishy and stuff, instead of hard. And yep, that's it. So just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be doing, and sit back and enjoy. If it has to run into 2 or 3 parts, of course, you know, I'll continue the videos that way. And what I'll do is, if it runs over to 2 or 3 different parts, I'll talk in the beginning of each part, just telling you guys what I've done so far and what I intend to do next. So excuse me. So sit back, enjoy. You can mute the music if you don't like it, or you can fast forward or whatever. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay guys, I'm back. I just wanted to go over the binding technique that I'm going to use. I have no clue what it's called. I've seen it, many people do it. It's the sewing technique where you sew the pages together. But this is just the regular A4 sheet, so it's 8.5 by 11, and I scored it at 5.5. And there's 20 single sheets here, which makes 40 pages in her book. And wanted to show you guys the other tools that I'll be using. Since I forgot to show you guys, I have a ruler so I can measure out where I want my holes punched. I'm going to punch, it's an itty bitty, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like, yeah, there we go. It's an itty bitty hole that it's going to punch, and it's going to make it easier for me to sew. Getting some arthritis in my hands and arms, so it's kind of hard for me to do things where I have to push it really hard, you know. So I'm going to put the holes in first just to make it easier for me. I think I'm going to sew probably 2 or 3 pages. I'm sorry, 2 or 4 pages, probably 4 pages at a time, just to make it easier on myself so I'm not sewing through the, I'm throwing my needle, through the whole bucket at one time, making it hard on myself. So I've got my needle, and this is the thread I'm going to use. It's a thicker thread, which is why I kind of wanted it for its strength. So, yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and then I'm going to fast forward the rest of it. Alright. Alright guys, so I have finished punching the holes in each sheet, and I sewed them in groups of 4, so there's 5 groups of 4 here. I don't know how well you can see it. So I did a regular stitch down each hole, and then I went back under each stitch with the string and then tied it off at the end. Did that for each, and then to bind the whole book together, I went back through some of the holes, and actually I started down here. Went back through the hole and brought the stitch over, and then back through, and then over, and so on and so forth, so that it kind of holds it together well, but without me having to strain my hands to do it through every single hole. And then again, I took the stitch back through the middle of the binding. So this is the completed book. It's not perfect. It's the first time I've ever tried one of these. I thought that you weren't supposed to be able to see the stitching, but I gotta be honest with you, I kind of like that you can see the stitching in there. It kind of makes it look more handmade to me, I guess. Maybe even a little vintage. I don't know. Excuse me, I love it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to work on is the book binding, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do is actually attach this to this, the actual binding part, or the middle of the book. I think, well, I don't know, I might attach it, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm not used to doing these. I think I've done like one other book like this. No, 2. I did 2 books like this. Alright. So I'm going to lay this out. Obviously, I'm going to be trimming a lot off.
Look at my walk. Look at my dump truck.
Very cool. Can I show everybody? Look at this cool dump truck that DJ drew. Isn't that cool, you guys? I have no clue how it goes. Oh, okay. I guess it goes like this, and then maybe this is the ladder, and the door to the back.
No,
and then you got
No, this is the door. And here's the rocks.
Here's the rocks.
And here's the wheels, and here where you hook them.
Ah, very cool. All right. Thank you, honey, for showing everybody.
And I put stuff here in the front.